Ray Rastelli, Rastelli Meats, $1 Million Chef. Let's go.
Let's do it. I can't tell you how excited I am to be right here with this guy.
If you had a restaurant, I'll invest in you.
So I order day to day, you know, every other day to every other day. I don't mass order. I don't have a freezer really.
That's what I was
so
looking
I
at.
keep everything fresh. Yeah, I get 4 or 5 deliveries a week.
Nice Super Brew.
Super Brew.
You going all the way up?
Yeah.
This is the life of it. Without the coffee. Without
This
the
is
coffee,
every
I
morning.
couldn't do it.
It's every morning, baby. What happens when you're out?
I don't run out. I'm reserved down there.
That's right, smart man.
So yeah, I use 2 bags. I put 2 bags up there.
Are you pouring in now? Or are you making new batch?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I feel a sponsor coming on right here. I feel a sponsor.
How much of
coming
this
on.
coffee do you buy?
Wild Tiger. Get it. Westchester. Organic. Local. Get it. Wild Tiger. Get you on like popcorn. Pan roasted scallops. Let's go.
Really? That's a clean pot. I think it's flag.
Yes, chef. Good eye, yes, chef. Okay, chef. Put it in the middle. All right, Christian. I'll catch you later. Good to see you. Bro.
Thank you, brother.
I'll see you next time.
All right.
Have a good night.
It's going to be a lot of draft beer. I didn't know if we wanted to put a beer tower at, but Kate said it's fine. It's not you have a full station here.
Right. So
It's
do
good.
we?
So
Right. So that's true. You have your full station here.
yeah. I mean, we can offset them. But I just put them in the center. Down to a cheaper.
So busy with some of my clients and investors.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing.
I was thinking of, let's go. Vamonos. That's a good one. Una Fria. I think those are the mainstays. This,
When he does stuff like that.
Ray Rastelli.
How are you?
Hey, Jim, how you doing, man? Good, man. How are you? But we're not. Rosie. Yeah.
Let's go lager, $1 Million
Oh,
Chef.
that's a good idea.
Let's go lager.
That's a
Make
good
it like
idea.
12%.
Let's not make it 12%. Comes with shot
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah.
It's brewed with grain alcohol.
Yeah, don't get me thinking. Okay? He needs some help. I have.
Crosby Wood and Phil Ferro, who are the driving forces, amongst others, behind this new restaurant. So I'm going to let them address the timeline for moving forward with that restaurant following closing before the end of the year.
So Councilwoman Alameda, the main reason we're trying to get the bank building freed up is so that we can complete this project. We plan on beginning construction January. So the sooner we can get this building freed up, the sooner we can get a beautiful restaurant in the city of Coatesville.
I want you to understand, I have absolutely no issue with the restaurant, and I would love, absolutely love to see the both of you be very successful in that restaurant. The issue I have with this resolution is there's too many gaps in it on the north side that are not answered. And the north side has been a project that's been in process since before I got on council, 2014. And there's been extensions given, and I just think that, I would like to see some dates and times in this resolution when the north side is going to move along. Originally, there was an extension asked, not by you, Crosby, to extend the north side to 2025. Now that's been removed, but I'd like to see what the time frame is for the north side without it just being open-ended. I want the restaurant, so please understand that I really want you guys to have the restaurant. I just think there's a lot of unopened answers on the north side.
You have to read the original agreement then. Read the original agreement.
I did.
I can chime in if you don't mind. So, but I've always approached this Gateway project, there's three components: the bank building, the Cultural Society building, and the new construction. I think we all can appreciate.
Put it in the middle. Put it in the middle.
Put it in the middle. Get that new hat. Foodana.com.
Let's go.
Look at that, $1 million.
Foodana, let's go.
These are good. Ooh, these plates are shiny. Woo! I banged out burgers. Who made that shirt?
You made this?
You?
I did, man.
I love it. Wait, what's that?
Mark just made settlement on the loan for the brewery. Done.
Game. Yo, big win the other night, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy. $1 million check. Let's go.
Yeah. Shit.
This is Mercedes parking only.
It's way too dark to see anything, but something dope. What's up, bro? How are you?
Good.
Mercedes parking only.
Just got that one back today.
There she is. Yeah, it's dark. What's good with y'all? Yeah, are you fixing this, boy?
Mint.
It's mint? That's nice. So what are you doing with it?
OG Benz.
That's
It's like from the Hangover.
Yes, with the giraffe.
I wore the fur.
Ooh,
Fur Gucci loafs.
you brought them out for me?
Yeah.
Fresh calluses. Yo, foot videos are like in this year, I think.
Yeah.
You got dressed up for me?
Had to do it.
Had to. I dressed down for you. I didn't bring my furry sandals, but I should next time. I like the red garage. Bluetooth, baby.
We got it from the large plates to the appetizers. Great grub like my songs give you energy. The flow mastered. I got a U.S. Foods delivery. Lobster, the all you can eat junk. Grab that.
Look at this gear, dog. Who needs gear?
Yes. Or you could hit the bar up. Tell Kelly I sent you the drinks all valid. Yes, very official. Or you could get a salad. Make your own mix. Every chef like a stylist, but make your own picks.
$1 million chef. Let's go.
Where do you guys get it from?
She ordered from Domino's.
Is that a Domino's plug? I don't know.
Garage door.
Oh, that's cool. Can you get Snoop Dogg's voice? I'm not here. Oh, hey. Serafina. What you watching? Moana? How's she doing? This is our month of January. We're pretty busy. And you look at yourself and then you look up and... Stole it?
Oh, where's her mom?
Prince all. Paintings.
NDC.
U.S. Foods. Oh, I did the interview with U.S. Foods. They wanted the customer, the salesman. So I just blew Joe up and said how great of a guy he is and that he's the man and, you know.
And then he said how good I am and how much I progressed over the 25 years we've been working together. And I said, you know, he helped me open 10 restaurants in 10 years, and without Joe Papa, I may not be a customer of US Foods because he's so, you know, customer oriented. $1 million chef, let's go. The chef makes queso dip, right? What is his secret microwave seconds?
30 seconds.
30 seconds on that queso dip, let's go. Tostitos. Yes, where'd you get that?
King's Tower.
Toast?
Yeah.
Tostitos?
I like Tostitos.
I like Tostitos.
I like Tostitos.
She's funky. She's got things for it. Where's she cooking fish scratching? What are you doing? Are you making me? I know that's your baby, isn't it?
What kind of pizza you want?
Oh, that has pepperoni on it.
Oh! What? Now that.
What do you want? 6, 7? Oh, 2, 1. Yeah.
For a big girl.
What do you think you're doing, Missy?
You ready for your pizza?
Please?
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you ready? Let me hit it. Let me hit it with the icing.
Seeds, right?
That drip.
There you go.
Ooh! $1 million chef.
Yeah, like with the $1 million Domino's.
This is Domino's live.
Really?
Whoa, look at all that sugar.
Get that tongue in there.
Drip sauce.
Drip.
More chocolate.
You just made the episode. Nice.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're here at Rastelli Meats. We're waiting to meet Mr. CEO Ray Rastelli.
I did that for 5 years, and then opportunity starts coming to you. Then Chef Patel comes to you, you know.
Right.
But the harder you work, the more things come to you. It's not luck; it's hard work creates opportunity. And now, the harder I work, the more opportunity comes towards me. You know, it just people see it, and it just feeds. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
And you attract people. You attract people that have the same passion that you have.
Yeah.
Because of his work ethic.
Exactly.
Because it doesn't stop.
And then you become.
But then you
He's not at the
reinvest.
top. And
Exactly. You have a page.
He's
Yeah.
washing dishes. He's $1 million dishwasher.
Yeah. At the end of the year, Ray says, "Oh,
He was the other
whatever,
day.
$1 million.
Right.
I'm going to build another building because I know it's going to." So you take your profits and just, you know.
Let's see if we can get a word with Mr. Rastelli.
2 hours or so before the show, and you spend 5 minutes talking about, what
Recording?
you're on.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Right.
Ray, am I allowed to record you?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Thank you, though.
So I'm talking to, so it's more than just a meat plant. We know that we've got to get our partners. We got to help you to be successful.
And it's a meat factory, and you have a film studio. You know what I mean? That was never your thought ever.
Never ever was.
And
when you think about how you have to connect with our consumers now, and you guys are doing it.
But that made me happy walk. I didn't know we're in a meat plant. I walked into that thing. It was like Christmas. You know, I was like, this is cool.
Right, and that's it's just a different consumer object, right? Getting that consumer to react to you. It's all emotional, and now because of technology, we're able to get to one-on-one. Right, you're able to touch somebody personally, push their button. Everybody's got a different button to push. But that's what makes, I think, our industry and the food industry. I think is the last one to kind of get over that hurdle. But I think we're all pioneers in it, so I love what you guys are doing. So that's why I said if you want to use this,
thank you. Seriously.
Really?
Thank you. Wow. Seriously,
we can get on the farm with the cattle. You got pork pennies, we can go to the farms with our hogs. We can go down to North Carolina where our chicken farms are. Right? Touching that product and getting the consumer to know that you really do touch it and you are involved in it. That's what's helped our brand be successful in QVC. You ever hear the first words out of my mouth on QVC? It's never about the finished product. It's always about where we start. Where does that product start? How do we take care of it? What does it fail? You know, what are the animal husbandry issues that we've got? What are our concerns about the environment that resonates with people? It has to be personal. Yes. You're the face of it. They got to know everything about you. If you're the face, they got to know everything about you. When I say everything, not invading in your privacy, but how you feel about your food, the passion you have about your steak, and why you do it that way. That's what they want to know, because they don't want to buy from a restaurant. They want to buy from a person. That's really, really critical. It's the one thing we as small business, because we're a small business too. The one thing we do that we can do as a small business that the big businesses can't do. Like Tyson can't do this, Cardinal can't do this, National Beef, IVP, none of those guys can do it. They're too big, right? So take the things that we can do, which is really affecting customers' behavior, and that's getting them personal. You'll be really, really successful at doing it. And it's working already, obviously. So I think the investment you guys are making in the social media content you're developing is really, really smart.
Thank you.
Stories sell, right?
Yeah.
People need to connect. And one thing at QVC that we've learned is, so like a producer there too. So like, I have to like stories about lipstick, or like, we literally like, they can give us this cup of buyers, the buyers, like, they give us this cup and say like, all right, tell the story about this. We need 3 90-second promos about this. So you gotta like break down the material, break down how much coffee you can go into it, what kind of coffee is best in it, all these things. But then you translate that to like what you're doing, what Phil's doing, and like these are like, we can talk about like all the food and like what your personality is behind everything, and build a YouTube channel out that way, because you have to connect with people, because
as real as possible. So we can do that. We'll just set it up. We'll drive down to North Carolina.
Let's go.
We can do the farms there. Pennsylvania does most. The Amish country does most of our hogs.
Okay.
Our cattle is primarily in Nebraska, South Dakota, and Iowa. We've got some small farms in Pennsylvania, but I've got a 100-acre farm down the street where we'll do all the farm, because we have 600 cattle on my farm. So we'll go right there.
Yep.
Do the videos right there. It's literally 13 minutes away.
Let's set it up,
It's really simple to do. It's inexpensive. It's quick. But you guys, as you get down the road and you develop the content, whatever help you need, got a terrific marketing department here. Our chief marketing officer was the chief marketing officer at Nyman's Ranch for the last 5 years.
Wow.
Probably the #1 branded beef company in the country. She's done a phenomenal job. And again, if you need the support, it's here. If you don't need it, no worries. But know that you can use it.
Thank you so much, seriously.
what's the key to running a successful company? Building and running a successful company?
Inclusion. If I had to put it in one word, inclusion. I mean, you have to have passion. If you don't have passion about your product or what you're doing, you're not gonna be successful.
Yeah.
People see right through it. But when I say inclusion, we have, last count last week was 866 employees. Every one of our employees is included in collaboration of what we do, included in how we act, included in developing our culture. We're included in our profits. Every employee here shares in the profits the company earns. It's all about, because your company's much better with a lot. No, you're still driving the company. You're making the final decision. But when you get people who you don't have to tell something you want to do, but they become part of the fabric of the solution.
I will say, like, most of your workers look passionate working, at what their job is. Like, no one seemed upset. Like, the environment is way better than QVC and other companies. So, that's real.
My real job, and he'll tell you after 47 years, because I did everything, from the first day. It's my wife and I. That's how we started the butcher shop. That was it. She was 7 months pregnant, and my eldest daughter. Congratulations. My eldest daughter. I tell the story. She's 46 now. First 4 years of her life, she thought she wore a snowsuit all the time, because she came to work with us in the morning in the back room where it was cold. It didn't matter if it was middle of June or middle of January. She had a hat on, snowsuit, and
She had her Disney
literally in a playpen. But that's what it took. You know, that's what it took for the first 4 years. And it's, but my job today is Chief Culture Officer. That's what it is. You know, I spend time on the floor as much as I can. I spend time with our people every day. And I have probably one of the most successful things that I think helps us become successful in culture. I have something I call employee chat. And every day, I bring one employee in my office for 15 minutes. Every day.
Cool.
In my office, we sit with them. Not about work. Nothing about work. Just their family. You know, what's their passion? What do they like? What do they do for hobbies? They learn about me. I tell them what I like and what it resonates that this is a family business. You know, even with 860 some odd employees, it's still a family business. And if we can keep that culture going, and I'm glad you felt that. That's a real compliment when you tell me you felt that on the floor.
It was real.
Yeah, the guy cutting the fillets, he was, he loved his fillets, man. He was cutting them like I cut them, you know?
Yeah. But it also starts with guys like John who've been with me forever. You won't find a more passionate guy who, as we say, he's got the tattoo. He's got the tattoo, and you know when you get your folks to work with you and not for you, that makes you.
And yeah, John knows everyone. You know, everyone knows John. It's great. Seriously. Let me get something.
And, you know, we're on the trim line, cutting meat, you know, and I was going across the table, and I got this guy. And, you know, what do you say to that? You know, here's a guy who could easily, you know, been at home or somewhere else. You know, he's cutting right across the table from him. And it speaks volumes.
I admire what you guys are doing. Really. We're excited.
When the time comes, we'll get together on Tomahawk team dinner for the Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to film it all. This is going to be what we're going to use.
Our whole concept for it is, for as much community outreach as they do as a massive organization, we are a small mom and pop that some of their players have been in and had dinner with us a handful of times, and we want to turn around and say, you know what, for everything that you guys have done for the community, let the community do something for you. So
that's awesome.
We want to foot the bill. We want to have them come in on us. You know, the whole concept is please just have gratuity for the staff. That's it. Take care of them as you see fit.
Laurent Perrier,
we're trying to have them come in to sponsor just as a champagne toast. We don't know if it's going to be during season or after season. It'll most likely be post-season.
Because they're doing so well.
We want to
They're busy.
They're locking them up.
Congratulate them on their season, but we're spinning it as, you know, we want to have your players, wives, integral people in your organization, head coaches, you know, not just the famous people, but the people who pull off everything every day. 200 people come in, so we want them to see, okay, here's our U.S. Foods rep, here's Ray Rastelli, here's, Laurent Perrier, that we can come in and, you know, here's product that you guys have brought in specifically for this. Here
Rastelli meat.
You know, we're trying to make this, and then Brandon Grant, the $1 Million Chef, is cooking for the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's why.
We will donate all the steaks. We would love to participate in that. We would love to do that. Now we'll get our social team behind it as well.
Come on now.
We're more the merrier, like with the content, you know.
Cool event, huh?
It's going to be awesome.
And he's like, okay, and I'm like, I'll be there in 14 seconds, have them outside and ready to go.
It's like a child.
Get them back, and then the last time we had Jordan Mailata and Brandon, I think Davis is his name. Brandon Grant.
Brandon Graham or
Brandon Graham,
So they order a bunch of apps.
Cut them down.
Yeah, but then they say, well, give us 4 tomahawks for appetizer too. So they're eating their apps, and I come out with the tomahawks. I carve down the tomahawks table side, and I go to take the bone and the fat away. He's like, no, give me all the fat. I slit it. They ate all the fat.
I believe it.
Jordan turned around and he was like, that in where I come from, he was like, we eat all of that. And I was like, okay, well, like normally people are like, get that out of here. And he was like, I want it all. And here comes Phil back around the corner with the cutting board.
Pushing the cart.
With all the fat and all, you know, all the sides, all the fixings, essentially.
That's awesome. And I think the thought process you have regarding, you know, just the foundations they support and how you're supporting them, that's the hook. Right? That really is.
What kind of prompted us to, okay, well, maybe we run this out at King's Tavern and do, you know, a support for autism awareness and yada, 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 and we run some sort of benefit there. And then we had Jordan Mailata come in for dinner, And I was like, why don't we try and get them all in for dinner? And Phil was like, do it, and the partners will cover it. Like, do whatever. So now then I'm like, okay, well, Rastelli might want to be involved, Loose Foods might want to be involved, because if we have these other massive companies that are local companies that want to support the Eagles too,
It's great.
And they all do.
it comes back.
It's real.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, and we get to thank them for everything that they do. You know, not just playing football and sponsoring, but you know, you see all the cancer kids that come out, and it's a phenomenal organization.
Yeah.
And we want to community outreach backwards to them.
That is awesome. I think it's a great concept. Count us in. We will be absolutely privileged to participate.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Right.
Great seeing you.
Very
Thank you.
great seeing you.
Phil, thank you.
Cannot
man.
thank you
Really.
enough. With the spread, yeah. Look, the spread's here though. You just get it before I leave.
Rastelli Meats. Ray Rastelli just brought us in for a tour of the whole facility. He had his chefs cook us everything under the sun. He hooked us up with the fresh drip. Rastelli Meats.
You're a model.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Sayonara, baby. Next hat up. Let's go. That makes me happy.
We just toured the entire 200,000 square foot Rastelli meat facility, fully equipped with a QVC television production studio, test kitchens. We got a studio at Rastelli Meats. We're gonna come do a couple shows. $2 million chef. Let's go. We talked to Ray Rastelli about doing the Eagles dinner. He's in.
Well, thank you. It was really a pleasure meeting you.
Next month, we're going to be starting a project called Steel City Brewing. 2 doors down on Lincoln Highway here in the city of Coatesville.
Jersey, stand up. Rastelli Meats. Established 1976. Fresher than fresh. Straight to your doorstep. FDA approved. I don't care what they say, I don't care what they tell me. Tomahawk Tuesdays, King's Tavern never fail me. I don't care about the beef or the meat you try and sell me. I will always play it safe, so I'm going with Rastelli's. Delis. Yeah, I'm going with Rastelli's. Delis. Yeah, I'm going with Rastelli's. Delis. Rastelli meat. Yeah, I'm going with Rastelli. FDA approved. Fresher than fresh, straight to your doorstep. $1 million chef. I don't care what they say, I don't care what they tell me. Tomahawk Tuesdays, King's Tavern never fail me. I don't care about the beef or the meat you try and sell me. I will always play it safe, so I'm going with Rastelli's. Delis. Yeah, I'm going with Rastelli's. Delis. Yeah, I'm going with Rastelli's. Delis. King's Tavern never fail me. Don't care about your beef or the meat you try and sell me. $1 million chef. Don't care about the beef or the meat you trying to sell me. I don't always play it safe, so I'm going with Rastelli. Yeah, I'm going with Rastelli's. Delis. I don't care what you tell me. Tomahawk Tuesdays, King's Tavern never fail me. I don't care about the beef or the meat you trying to sell me. I always play it safe, so I'm going with Rastelli's. Generational wealth. Going with Rastelli's. Delis. Going with Rastelli's. Delis. 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 Yeah, I'm going with Rastelli's. Delis. Yeah, I'm going with Rastelli's. Delis. Delis.
Put it in the middle. Put it in the middle. Put it in the middle, that's all. And after the dish is done, put it in the middle. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going with Rastelli.